Venice. The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. Written between 1596 to 1598 and first performed between 1598 to 99. It is a comedy, a problem play setting in Venice and Belmont, Renaissance, Italy. It is in 5 acts. The play explores theme of justice versus mercy, prejudice, friendship, love, and the power of money. It revolves around the bond between Antonio and Bassanio, the hatred of Shylock, and the wisdom of disguise of Portia. So the major characters are Antonio, a noble merchant of Venice, kind, generous, and loyal of his friend. Bassanio, Antonio, friend, romantic and ambitious, seeks Portia hand. Portia, a wealthy heiress of Belmont, intelligent, witty, and independent. Shylock, a Jewish moneylender and resentful, vengeful, and rigid in his demand of justice. Narcia, Portia Med, clever, loyal, helps in the clever scheme. Gratiano, Bassanio, friend, honest, and support Bassanio. Lorenzo, in love with Jessica, romantic and brave. Jessica, Shylock's daughter, run away with Lorenzo. So let's discuss summary in very short. So in Act First, Antonio, a wealthy merchant of Venice, is melancholy. His friend Bassanio wishes to woo Portia of Belmont but lacks money. Antonio borrows from the Jewish moneylender Shylock, who hates him, and agrees to an unusual bond, a pound of Antonio's flesh if the debt is not repaid. In Act 2, Bassanio goes to Belmont and chooses Portia by selecting the correct casket. Antonio's ship sails to repay the loan. But Antonio's ships are lost. Shylock demands his pound of flesh. Portia, disguised as a lawyer, appears in court and saves Antonio by a clever legal argument. Portia and Narcia use wit and disguise to teach Shylock a lesson and to reunite lovers. All's well that ends well. Marriages are celebrated. Shylock is forced to convert and leaves Venice. So, exam point here is one of the Shakespeare most performed comedies, problem play. Balanced serious theme with a comic element. Shylock is one of the Shakespeare most complex and debated characters. Portia is a strong, intelligent female character who challenges gender roles. Important four themes: justice, mercy, love, friendship, prejudice, wealth, and forgiveness. Includes great speeches and dramatic courtroom scene. Act 4. It raises timeless questions about justice, mercy, and human nature. It promotes tolerance and challenges prejudice. It shows the importance of kindness, forgiveness, and understanding. It has literary, cultural, and moral significance even today. Portia is an early example of female empowerment in literature. It uses a poetic language, puns, and wordplay, mix of prose, serious scenes, and verse, romantic and comic scenes. Soliloquies, asides reveal inner thoughts. Shylock, Portia, Bassanio. Metaphors, all that glitters is not gold. Biblical and legal references in the courtroom scene. Set in Renaissance Italy, Venice and Belmont reflects Elizabethan attitudes toward Jews and foreigners, addresses contemporaries issues of law, trade, money lending, and social prejudice, written during a time when England was building trade and exploring other cultures. So the important quotes in this work is hath not a zew eyes, hath not a zew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions. Shylock, Act 3, Scene 1. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? Shylock in Act 3, Scene 1. The quality of mercy is not a strain. It drops as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. By Portia, Act 4, Scene 1. I hold the world but as the world. Graciano, a stage where every man must play a part, and mine a sad one. Jacques. All that glitters is not gold. Bassanio in Act 2, Scene 7. Key themes are justice and mercy. The clash between Shylock's strict justice and Portia. Mercy shows the need for compassion in law. Prejudice and discrimination highlights religious and racial prejudice through Shylock treatment and his powerful speech. Friendship and loyalty. Antonio's selfless help for Bassanio shows true friendship and sacrifice. Love and marriage explore different forms of love. Romantic love, Bassanio and Persia. Loyal love, Antonio's bond with Bassanio. And hidden love, Nerissa and Gratiano, Jessica and Lorenzo. Appearance versus reality. The casket test and Persia disguise shows that what appears is not always true. Money and materialism exposes how money can corrupt relationship and values. So here's a number of symbols. Also, the pound of flesh, symbol of vengeance, inhumanity, and the need for mercy. The casket, gold, silver, and lead stand for appearance versus true worth. The law represents rigid justice without compassion. A ring, symbol of love, trust, and fidelity. For exams, you have to remember, know the plot, character, and their roles, understand key themes with examples, learn important quotes with act and scene, be ready for character analysis, and practice answer or on theme, symbols, and the quote scene. Use relevant quotes